Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I thought today I'll do the long promised and never delivered review on Dr. Hauschka Foundation, which looks like this. I treated myself to shade number 3, which is chestnut, and it looks absolutely fine on the back of my hand. Now, I've tried various methods of applying it. I have used a foundation brush, I have used a damp beauty blender, I have applied it by hand, I applied it over sunscreen because it doesn't actually contain any sunscreen and it's kind of important at my age. So I've tried it on top of sunscreen, I've tried it on top of rosehip oil, on top of moisturizer, on top of primer, and it doesn't really matter how I apply it and what I apply it on top of. Obviously I also applied it on just cleansed skin and nothing else, and whatever I do, the result is the same. Inside 10 minutes my face has gone 2 shades darker. It oxidizes like crazy and it drives me nuts. And what I usually do to judge whether my face blends in with the rest of me is I have my dressing gown on, my toweling robe on to apply my makeup, and then I look at myself in a full-length mirror, and if my face and my body harmonize, you know, it has to sort of look like it's part of a whole, then I sort of feel I'm on the right path. But if my face looks like I've plonked someone else's head on my body, like way darker than the rest of me, or just kind of strangely glowing, or just something isn't quite right, then the foundation is not for me. And I don't want to have to do too many tweaks, too many other products. I'm trying to keep it simple and really put as little on my face as I can. And of course the criterion is, for me now, it has to be cruelty free. It has to be possible for me to leave the house every day and look reasonably put together without causing appalling misery on, you know, little bunny rabbits getting tumors in their eyes. Not right. I'm getting more squeamish as I get older, and I just don't think it's necessary. So my holy grail products will be products that are not too chemical for me, and they have to be cruelty free. I love Dr. Hauschka, the brand. I love their ethos. I love everything they stand for, and I like the sort of the immaculateness of biodynamic, biologically sound plant growing and harvesting, for products to be harvested at just the right time, to have the most potent. Love all of that, and I desperately want to love their products, and I just don't like that foundation. It doesn't work for me, and admittedly it's a mineral foundation, and I used to use, back in the day, as a sort of massively spotty teenager, I used to use Erno Laszlo, and I found I had the same problem. It didn't sit on my skin right, it didn't blend right. Once it was in place, it had to stay. It was hard to blend blusher on top. It's just hard. I find mineral foundation hard. So this, oh bugger it, oh hold on a sec. Where is that phone? It'll go to voicemail. Sorry, I'm all topsy-turvy. I'm in London at the moment in an Airbnb, and I'm sort of a little bit upside down. Hence the still not improving quality of my videos. I apologize for that, but since I have no subscribers and are basically sort of running a little vanity project with a dead channel, you know, maybe not. But so, well, that's one Dr. Hauschka product that I simply cannot make work. I will try others in the Dr. Hauschka range. In fact, I'm going to go shopping to Whole Foods later today to stock up and gradually work my way through the products, and I absolutely know there is going to be something that'll be right for me. The foundation isn't it. It's the usual sort of 30 ml in quite a light plastic packaging, so I guess it's travel friendly. If you can cope with mineral foundations and shop for a shade that is sort of initially lighter than your skin, so you can allow it to get a little darker and it'll look fine, I just kind of can't, because nothing else sits on top of it properly. My blusher, which is Look Forever Young, it's the cooler shade, which is a pretty sort of rosy shade, which I dabbed on in a sort of little C shape and tried to blend it in as much as possible. Again, once it sits on that foundation, I can't blend it anymore. I've used the same blusher as a little lip stain, because I don't want to put sort of 30 different products on my face before I leave the house. So I'm trying to make each product work as hard as I can. This is also very light plastic packaging. It's cruelty free. And it's quite dinky and small, and for someone like me who travels a lot or just likes to sort of chuck lots of stuff in my handbag, this is perfect. But I'll do a separate review on Look Forever Young. I have a few products on order, so that'll come eventually. But today the upshot is for Dr. Hauschka. I'm so sorry, but no. And I'm sort of almost, weeping saying it, but it's just not gonna happen. It's not a love affair. So this one is a no. I will do better with my next review with a bit of luck. And thank you for checking back. I have a tiny little trickle of people who actually watch my videos, which is sweet. All I can say is damn lucky. I'm not trying to sell anything. I don't need to have freebies. I'm never going to be, as you can see, I'm never going to be a influencer or someone who knows how to put on makeup. Not in a million years. I'm just kind of ordinary. I want to leave the house and kind of look good, so not overdone. I just can't be doing with the highlighter and the blusher and the 5 different products for the eyes, 2 different concealers, 2 different primers, a hydrating one, and I just can't do it. It's not necessary. I really don't think you have to have hundreds of pounds worth of makeup in your house or in your bag. So I'm in the process of, like I said, at the risk of repeating myself, replacing my old stuff with cruelty free. It has to be easy peasy, double up, multitask, be uncomplicated, environmentally friendly, not contain sort of parabens and lead and all the chemicals that I suspect over the past sort of 40 years of using makeup have given me rosacea. It would be an absolute miracle if that level of sort of chemical exposure had not sensitized my skin. So that's going to be something I'm going to be dealing with by really just honing it to a very simple routine. And unfortunately, my darling Dr. Hauschka product is gonna go in the bin, and I can't apologize for it anymore. That's just how it is. And with regret, it's a no. Thank you for coming back and listening to my dead channel. It's a bit of a vanity project for me. If the odd person out there watches it and finds it reasonably useful or amusing or just whatever, I thank you very much. You notice I have 1 subscriber. It's not actually a real subscriber. It's a dear friend of mine, a girlfriend who lives in Australia, and frankly she would subscribe to my channel if all I did was sort of post videos of lighting my farts, or it doesn't matter. She's the most loyal person on the planet, and Thank you, darling. So I'm looking forward to actually maybe eventually having 2 or 3 real subscribers, and I will open a bottle of champagne and toast to you and thank you, and I hope to see you again. Thank you so much.